Hello, geographers. Hope you're doing okay. It is Wednesday night, May the 6th. I'm making this screencast for tomorrow, Thursday, the 7th of May. Yes, May. We're in the magical month where school ends, but we are continuing on our stay at home, lockdown, shelter in place, whatever you want to call it. It's getting a little bit old these days, but we're going to emerge out of our little cocoon of safety here at some point, hopefully before the end of the month. And things are already starting to open up slowly here in California and the Bay Area. So little by little, we will come back to life. And meantime, got to finish school. So here we are on final exam day for APHG. It is our third to last meeting. And, let's go. Let's do it. So here we are with today's agenda. As usual, you'll watch the screencast. You'll post your punch line or the punchline of one of the jokes I tell. They're still not so good, but they still have a little bit of chuckle in them, a little bit of laugh. And now it's really important to know that tomorrow I will be on a Google Meet, which will be posted here by tomorrow morning from 9:30 to 10:45 when our class is supposed to be meeting. And I know some of you have questions about final exam stuff, about the questions themselves. So I really want to encourage you to come see me there. If you have any little question, don't sit and linger and think, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Just come and see me. It'll take 2 minutes, and I'm happy to help you out. Obviously, not going to give you the answer, but I will, help you as best I can short of that. So come see me. Here we go. AP exam is next Tuesday, the 12th at 1 o'clock. Recall all the various things that I mentioned in terms of getting ready for that thing. That's the main thing. You're going to be ready to go half an hour before logged on, answering your security questions, having everything you need ready to go. And just as a reminder, it's only 45 minutes, two FRQs, one 25-minute, designed for 25 minutes, one designed for 15 minutes. All the details about that are here. And also, if you want to watch old Mr. Not old, he's younger than me, Mr. Sin's AP Prep video, that is linked here as well. And we'll talk more about that in our meeting on Thursday. Block 4, we'll have the whole block as needed. And block 5, we won't have the whole block, but we'll have enough to get done and get you a little rest and lunch before you get rolling at 1 o'clock. So be ready for that. Look Sunday for your College Board email that's going to have your ticket, your e-ticket on there, and that will also give you a lot of information you need in terms of how to get ready for that. Main thing for today and tonight as needed is get this final exam done. So you have two questions, two FRQs, and one will come from questions 1 or 2 and one from questions 3 or 4 in the document that you have. And the question prompts are here, they're linked here. And of course, you're going to turn it into the turned it in drop box. I mentioned there in the question prompt that you want ideally to have no more than 10% be from other sources. And I'd rather you not put the question prompts in there. Some of you like to do that, so you're fine to do that until the end and then just submit it without those. And always, of course, label the numbers and label the different subsections that you're doing, so don't leave me guessing about what's the difference between A and B or whatever. Separate those out. The goal, of course, is that you do your own work here, but your own work also can draw upon your notes and both reading notes and class notes, but it is not supposed to be a internet-wide search. Some of you have already done that for other FRQ stuff. I get it, I understand it, and yet at the same time, it's not going to help you so much. And the other reality of this is it's 10%. Most of you know this stuff, at least to some degree, and I think most of you are going to do well without having to jump around and try to search the internet and find something that's not your work. So please do that, and you can submit to turn it in to the Dropbox here, and you'll see that when you do, it'll give you a little report, and you can look at your report. And if it's too heavy on the other, meaning outside of your own writing, you just fix it and then resubmit. And I'll take the latest submission that you have. So it's got a good sort of warning system, early warning system, so there are no surprises for you when you turn stuff in to turn it in. Okay, so again, jump in and ask me questions tomorrow during the Google Meet, and I'm happy to help you with those. If you finish the final exam, or you're done tomorrow afternoon, let's say, get all the rest of the FRQs done. Recall that there were 2 for the 4 units that we have gone over so far. I didn't give you 2 for Unit 5 on agriculture because we had done it relatively soon, or recently, sorry. So that folder that's got all the FRQs in it is here, and you can click on that and see which ones, for example, say graded in front of them. And this one on European borders can be an outline if you want, and it's directly submitted to Schoology. But then this one on representation goes in again to the Turnitin box here, and it's a little practice for you for the final exam. So do that for the other units if you haven't done that already, and you'll be in good shape. And that's also a way to study for the actual AP test. So let's talk about next Tuesday a little bit. The first couple here, as usual, are if not done. So get the FRQs done for all 4 of the units, get those submitted. And then I mentioned the MC questions. I would like you to complete those. It's pretty much freebie points. If you just do it, you got to get 80% to get the full points, but you can do it more than once. It's sort of unlimited, and you'll know the answers the second time around. So pretty much a gimme if you just do it. So why not? So those are points 1 and 2. And then 3, as I mentioned at the opening here, get your e-ticket on Sunday, your AP e-ticket from the College Board, and follow the instructions to prep for the exam. All explained here in this document that we looked at before that has all the information on it. It's from the College Board folks and tells you everything you need to know about test day and sort of summary of the whole thing, and tells you what the e-ticket looks like and how you'll use it and how you'll prep for the exam and everything. I'll help you out the day of on the 12th, but it's best if you prep as much as you can. And again, you can ask me any questions you need to in advance about that. So that's number 3 here. And also Mr. Sin has a little prep video, as I mentioned, about that as well. So you can check that out. Now, if you feel like you need a little review on agriculture, maybe after you've done the final exam, here are some sources for that. The College Board, a couple videos here from them that you could just sort of skim along with your notes to clarify anything you're unsure of, for example, the different types of agriculture. Or, again, Mr. Sin's agricultural review is here. I think it's some questions he asks that are Kahoot type questions, and they're okay. They're all right, not bad. Some of them are a little too easy, some of them are a little weird, obscure. But in any event, anything could be helpful for you. So if you need a little refresher, go to this stuff, but it is optional. All right, let's get to our coronavirus jokes. Are you ready? Here's the first one. So many coronavirus jokes out there. It's a virtual pandemic. Pandemic. P-U-N-D-E-M-I-C. Okay, I can hear you laughing. What did the man say to the bartender? You can guess this one, I'm sure. I'll have a Corona. Hold the virus. What types of jokes are allowed during quarantine? And I'm sure you can guess this too. Inside jokes. Inside jokes. And I'm going to leave you with that because I'm tired. I need to go to bed, and I'm sure you do too. Well, tonight at least. And hopefully it's not at 11:59 that you're wrapping this up. And so get it done early. Prioritize it, and it'll be behind you. Then you can sort of take your time getting ready for the AP test on Tuesday. Okay, geographers, take care of yourselves. Be good, be safe, and talk soon. Bye-bye.